Hey guys, today we're going to talk about short answer responses. As you grow in your educational career, you're going to find that you're going to be expected to answer math questions using a short answer response format. So what exactly does that mean? Okay, I don't know if you can see that. What exactly does that mean? Well, when answering a math question using a short answer response or an SAR format, your job is to not only answer the question directly, but also to explain your thinking and your procedures for working out the problem. After someone has read your SAR, they should be able to have a full understanding of how you work the problem, even if that answer is wrong. That's right. I said it. Even if that answer is wrong. Mind-blowing. So let's just take a second to look at some good examples of SARs. So here's a problem. A city bus driver drives 189 miles in 1 week. She drives the same distance each week. How many miles does she drive in 14 weeks? So we want to know the total of how many miles she drives in all 14 weeks. So the math on this problem is fairly simple. We're going to multiply 189 times 14 and get a total of 2,646 miles. So here's an example of the SAR. The bus driver will drive a total of 2,646 miles in a period of 15 weeks. The scenario states that the driver will drive 189 miles in 1 week. So I multiplied 189, the distance she travels daily, with 14, the total number of weeks she'll drive. The product of 189 and 14 is 2,646. So here's another good example. So here's the problem. The 5th grade is having a picnic this Friday. There will be 182 students and 274 adults. Each table seats 12 people. How many tables are needed? Well, to work this problem, we need to first of all find out how many total people. So we want to add the number of adults with the total number of students, and we get that total of 456 total people. Then we have to take the total number of people and divide that by 12 because that's the number of seats at each table, and we end up needing 38 tables. So here's an example of the SAR. 38 tables are needed in order to seat all of the people attending the picnic. This is a two-step problem. First, I added 274, the number of adults, and 182, the number of students, and got the sum of 456 total people attending the picnic. Next, I took the total number of people attending the picnic, 456, and divided them by the number of seats available at each table, 12. The quotient was 38 tables needed. Notice all the mathematical language that is being used in this problem. Quotient, sum, total, and notice that the numbers are represented also with words. So notice that I didn't just put 247. If I put the number 247 in there, I explained what 247 stood for in the problem. That's very important. So here are some tips for success. First of all, make it easy on yourself and restate the question as the first statement, including the answer in your very first sentence. Start your SAR with the answer and then work backwards from there. When you refer to any numbers in the problem, make sure you tell what they represent in the problem. Don't just say 24 plus 36. You want to actually say, well, what does 24 stand for in the problem? What does 36 stand for? So, and try to explain exactly what you did mathematically to solve the problem as clearly as possible. Here's the other thing. Guys, SARs don't have to be super crazy long. You can make them short and sweet and get to the point without making it really, really long. And you want to try to use that math language. You want to try to sound as smart as you possibly can by using those teacher kind of words like sum and difference and quotient and product and total. So let's check out some not so good examples. So this is the same bus driver problem that we worked in the beginning. So again, this child did a good job, had the correct answer. Here's the bad SAR. I times 189 and 14 and got 2,646. That's the answer. Again, this child did not explain what each one of those numbers represented in the problem. There's no good mathematic language. All we see is times. Here's another bad example. The answer is 2,646. I did 189 times 14 and got 2,646. Again, we're missing mathematical language. You should not be using mathematical symbols in your SAR. Instead of using the symbol, you should be using the word. Here's another not so good example. This is this is a bad example that goes with the 5th grade picnic problem. First, you do 274 plus 182, and that is 456. Then you do 456 divided by 12, and you get the answer. I hope you noticed that here is a symbol. Symbols have no place in your SAR, guys. You need to be using the words that represent the symbol. Even if you can't spell them properly, it's better to use the word. So we're going to do another example in the following video. Here's the problem. The school auditorium has 448 seats arranged in 32 equal rows. How many seats are in each row? So in the next video, I'm going to be modeling how to, number one, solve this problem, and number two, how to effectively write a good SAR. And while I'm doing that, you're going to do it as well. Don't worry, you're going to rock it. I promise you've got this.